All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our generative AI course, and we're still going over our project details, and we're still working inside our VM or our virtual machine over the AWS cloud service. So let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Now, tonight we did make progress, but of course we ran into some hiccups along the way. So let me take it from the top and do some light reading, and then we're going to dive over into our virtual machine. So yesterday we were going over the process of actually entering our OpenAI API key into our system. And these are the steps we took here. So these are the steps we used to help us bring our AI key over. We will create a folder with our key in it. We will Where did it go there? First, we will run the command touch.env. This is going to create our env. This will create our env folder. To check the folder was successfully created, we can run the command lsa. That'll let us know if the folder was created. The next thing we will do is open this file using the vi editor. This is the command we will run. It's going to be vi.env. That's going to open up the folder for us. This command will open our file. Once inside the file, we just have to press the insert button on our keyboard. The insert button will allow us to insert things into our env file. Of course, we need that so we can insert our API key. Now, what we will do is enter a copy of the API key into this file. And once we enter our key, we just have to hit the escape button. This will save our insert. Now, if we want to leave this environment file, we have to enter this command. It's a :WQ. This will take us out of the VI editor back to our VM. Now what we have done is created a file called env, and inside it stored our OpenAI API key. To check the file was indeed saved, we can enter this command here, cat.env. This command will display whatever we have in our env file. Next, we will install all of the requirements in a virtual machine. That's why I'm gonna start reading because this is where the hiccup picked up at. So I can show you exactly. I can show you our OpenAI key inside of a virtual machine. That's as far as we got. So me, I'll go over here really quickly and show you that. So if we just type this in here, env, and you can see we successfully created or brought over our OpenAI API key, and this is it here. So yeah, so this is as far as we got. Now I tried to bring over the requirements. He showed us how we could install the requirements we needed for the project. So the command was going to be a pip 3 install -r requirements. Make sure I'm writing everything right. Yeah, requirements dot text. And this is the error, but it's not the first error I came up with. I wrote install wrong. The first error we got was that we needed to actually download Python 3 to actually run pip. So I did that. He had to do it too because I seen him walk through it because I tried to move forward and do it and not knowing that I needed to do that. So when I turned the course back on, he ran into the same problem. I had to do the same exact thing. So yeah, he actually installed it also. So we both had to install Python. But once he installed his worked right away, and he was able to actually run that command there that I just typed in, the pip3 install all requirements.txt. Now I'm not sure what the issue is. How come it's giving me a hiccup? But it is for some reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go way back to the beginning of this session and see exactly what happened and what went wrong. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something to do with the file that I brought over from GitHub, but I don't see how because it's the same exact file. Remember, I told you yesterday that I actually, put my data in there for the quiz I wanted to use with the anime quiz. I scrapped all of that because I didn't want to run into hiccups like this, and I used the same exact data that he has. Only thing I changed was the setup, which was my name and my email address. But again, that has nothing to do with the file. So everything is identical, but for some reason I'm having an issue here. Now I did notice that when he brings over his let me show you this here. When he hits his ls here, he has the main file to read me, and then he has everything inside of his main file displayed also, but it's not doing that for me. I'm not sure why. So I'm thinking that's a hiccup somewhere along the way with the way I brought it over, even though it's the same exact way he brought it over, but it has something to do with this. I know it does. So that's what I'm going to be troubleshooting and seeing exactly what went wrong with the way we brought our file over from our GitHub. But other than that, everything is working fine. We are moving around our virtual machine nice and smooth. We're getting a handle on everything. We're learning how things work, how to navigate, and the ins and outs. But of course, we will keep moving forward, and I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.